What is up, SmackNPie here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, it is only fair that I'm covering Section 9 interactive game that I should cover the developers of Inside and Limbo's upcoming new game on the channel. We've learned these details a while back, actually very earlier this year, so let's see what we have here. Let's go through it one by one. So, to start off, what you guys need to know is that Playdead, the developers of Inside and Limbo, a while back, Epic Games actually signed a deal with 3 developers. One of them was Playdead. Epic Games will now help publish these games from these developers, so that is number 1. Number 2, they themselves, Playdead themselves, posted a teaser on their official Twitter account, as you can see on your screens. They said, "Join us on our new project," and you can see this deserted island, this deserted place, this deserted world with our protagonist standing there with his presumably transportation vehicle, and that's about it. It's just alienated feeling all around. So what do we know about this one? Well, let's jump into it. From their official website, we know that it is a third person, let me repeat myself, a third person open world, yes, let that sink in, open world sci-fi adventure built for multiple platforms on Unreal Engine and being published by Epic Games. There's not much known about this game as of now because it is very early in development, because Playdead believe that there shouldn't be any crunching practices in any company, and they have no deadlines, so they don't want to force their developers for a specific deadline. They just want to create and take their time, which is amazing, fantastic, good job. Let's look at some other artworks that was shared by the Playdead themselves. So let's start off with this one. This will give you, and I mean will give you, heavy Inside vibes, which is funny because Inside had Limbo vibes, and now this game will have Inside vibes. Anything that can give me those vibes from those games, I will take it, and this is exactly starting off that. Look at the atrocity. Look at this. It is just unexplainable because words really can't describe the feeling that this art is giving. By the way, these are artworks, not actual in-game footage, just so we're clear. Then the next one, where we take a look at even more inside plays from the alienated world that we will play in. Personally, I'm a huge sci-fi fan, like huge sci-fi fan. I read about space stuff, Mars, Elon Musk's plans, and so much more, NASA, every single day. So seeing stuff like this always gives me that good stuff feeling. Then we have even more artwork that shows what kind of approach they're going for. Now, this seems like this is going to be a lot more bigger, of course, obviously, duh, because it is open world. Then Inside, that means playtime will be a lot more, and exploration space will be far wider than anything we've ever experienced before. And you can clearly see these giant landscapes tell you exactly that. At first, you might be like, okay, we're gonna explore it through our transportation vehicle. Yeah, sure, but in the next one, you can see this area right here where it is snowy a little bit, and you can see our protagonist standing there. So we can use our transportation vehicle to go around, and then when it comes to deep exploration, we go around and explore even further deep into the landscapes of this alienated, deserted world. Then you can see this one. Now, this makes me wonder, are we trying to do something here, or are we just exploring this? We just got here and we are just exploring this, or we were part of this world before, then something happened, we were taken out of this world, and now we're back here. So somehow the game will reveal that, okay, try to learn your past, try to learn the past of your world and whatnot. Because if you go to the next one here, you can see a lot of places that were inhabited by other people before, so it's not like you're here on a very new world. There were civilization doing their thing before your arrival, and something has happened, so now we're here. And then we see that our protagonist is settling in a little bit, but we see some sort of asteroid, some sort of meteor entering the atmosphere of this planet, and it seems like we're not alone. Not anymore. I mean, it is obvious because it is from Playdead. How are you gonna make this a game if you don't have other enemies? But now knowing that we have seen something enter the world that we're in currently, and then you get a more giant look at how the exploration will work. You can see our protagonist with that spacesuit and a flashlight trying to understand and see and explore anything that they can learn, anything that we can learn, and get ready for unexplainable, abnormal landscapes, abnormal creatures, some alive, some dead, but we will encounter them all. I'm really interested to know and learn how are they gonna tackle an open world game with us. And finally, you have this screenshot right here. Already, this is very ambitious, and it makes sense now that Epic Games is helping them create this. It's been a while since we've had Inside. It only makes sense that they're gonna take even more years, because look at this. Only 50 people working on something like this, something this huge. One can only imagine, if they're successful in creating their vision, what kind of game they'll end up with. I'm telling you, it'll be extremely unique, and I'm telling you, it'll be appreciated by every single person. Anything from Little Nightmares to Section 9's upcoming game to Playdead's game, we will cover every single aspect of this. I'm trying to branch out my content a little bit more, so any support on the videos is highly appreciated. With that being said, subscribe right now, help me get us out to 5K, follow me on Twitter and Insta, it's SmackNPie, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and peace.